What is going on, guys? Just a quick intro before I get going with this video that I just made after I made this video. I just want this to be clear that this is not for any stolen iPhones. Make sure that this either got sold to you, and if it's already erased like it is now, there is nothing you can do about it. You cannot find out who the owner is. Everything has been deleted because it won't even tell you their iCloud information. I'm not even going to be able to get to it because I don't have a SIM in. But it'll just tell you like the first, like 2 numbers or letters in their email address. Like you can't even figure out who the person is. So if you got a stolen iPhone that is locked, I would either take it to Apple and let them try to figure out who it is and let them deal with it, or you can always call the police. I am not condoning stealing iPhones or trying to make any iPhones your own, because that is not what this is about. This is if somebody sells you an iPhone and you don't want to turn it in, you want to try to bypass it because there's nothing you can do about it, or if you forget your iTunes and stuff and you can't figure it out. So that said, let's hop right into this video on how to bypass the iCloud activation lock. What is going on, guys? It's LoopTubes, aka Always Trigger Happy, and I'm back with another video for you today. Today I'm going to be showing you how to bypass the iCloud activations with the DNS server method. And this is probably the easiest method that you can get into the phone if you want to use apps or go to the internet or watch YouTube or do whatever. I know you might be able to bypass the iCloud activation like fully and get into the phone with this, but I believe it might cost a little bit of money or just luck with entering your email address, and hopefully they send you a download link to the thing so it allows your phone to be fully connected to it. So the first thing you're going to want to do is you're here, click the home button. You're going to click English or wherever you're at, United States or wherever you're at, and you're going to get to here. You can click Set Up Manually, and then it's going to ask you to choose a Wi-Fi. And for some reason, okay, there it goes. Okay, so my Wi-Fi is UK housing. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to click on it. Okay? Wait for it. Let it connect. Any month now. And now it's going to do, it might take a few minutes to activate your iPhone, and it's going to tell me I don't have a SIM card in, so it's not going to let me do anything. No SIM card required, or SIM card required. So you're going to go back, go to more Wi-Fi settings, and then now, since you go to more or Wi-Fi settings, they have little eyes next to each of them. You see these? So what you're going to do is you're going to click on the one that you're connected to, okay? And you're going to want to forget this network. And now when you go back, all the eyes are still going to be there. So now you can click on the eye again, and then down here on Configure DNS, you're going to want to click that. And then you're going to want to click Manual, and then you see where it says Add Server. You may already have a server there through the Wi-Fi. You might not. And then what you're going to do is you're going to want to click Add Server. And then this is what you're going to want to click put in. You're going to go 104.155.220.58. And then you're going to click Save, and now you're going to join this network. And what's going to happen is it's going to connect to the network, and then iCloud unlock page is going to pop up. And it's going to say iCloud DNS bypass created by him in Ukraine. Your server is developed, has no relation to your device. So this means that I am not set up with them. But it's still going to open this page, okay? And through here, you can do a bunch of stuff. So you can click Menu, and it's going to bring you to all this. You have chat rooms for other people that are on this, so they might be able to walk you through how to do it. You have clock. You have free web iOS that if you click it, it's going to take you basically to a home screen. And you can do a bunch of stuff here. You can go back to the settings. You can go to the internet. So down here at Safari, you can open up the internet and go anywhere you want to go. It opens up Google. I'm pretty sure that there is a YouTube somewhere on here. I'm not exactly sure where it's at. It might be over here, but who knows. So yeah, that's the one thing you can do with it. You can actually use the phone. You can go social, so it brings up all of your social media things you can log into. Oop, meant to click that back. But this is where it gets interesting. You can go to like server information, and it gives you stuff about the iCloud DNS bypass.com. You can click settings, and you can click about this device. You can figure out a bunch of interesting things. I don't even know why it says your public IP address. That's not even my IP address. I think that's funny. That one's wrong. But this is where it gets interesting. We do iCloud Freedom. This is where you go to remove your iCloud lock. But you can't really use this unless here at the beginning, do you remember where it said this server does not have a relationship with your device or whatever, which means that my, what's it called, is not with that. So I can click on remove iCloud device sometimes, like sometimes it lags, but like watch, like you have to have your IMEI number put with this company for it to work. So here's the thing that I clicked on about removing it, and it kind of just tells you about it. Permanent iCloud. So it kind of just tells you about it, and people have comments on it. So yeah, this is basically it. You can go to their website, or you can try to get your number like linked with them so it'll recognize your device and you might be able to bypass it. But as of right now, this is as far as I can really get. So I hope if one of you guys can get into here and you can find a way to do it, that would be awesome. Also, if you are trying to get your IMEI number, it's right here, or ICCID or your SN. And how you do that is very simple. You just click the lock button wherever you're at in this process. When you unlock it, you're going to be at like this page right here where it just says hello in a bunch of different languages, this little I down here. It tells you what you need to know. So yeah, that is basically the video. I'm still trying very hard to figure out how to bypass this. I'm hoping somebody can get it. I know there's a few crazy ways, like taking the phone apart and burning down one of the chips and erasing everything on it, but that's going to take a lot of time. You have a very big chance of messing up your phone, and you need a special machine to clear the chip. And I know you can send it to people in China, but I don't know if I really trust that. I feel like I'll never get the phone back again, because I know this phone screen looks cracked, but it's really just a glass screen. Everything under it's beautiful. The back's beautiful. The corners have no bumps on it. If I could unlock this phone, I could sell it for a good amount of money. I actually got this sold to me. I fell in the scam that everyone else did, but I didn't pay a lot for it, so I guess I was kind of asking for it. But I also wanted to figure this stuff out, so I kind of really wasn't that mad. So yeah, this is how it works. You can even do this with no SIM, as you can see. You don't even have to get to the page where it's going to tell you no SIM. But yeah, this is pretty much the video, and I appreciate you guys watching, and please like and subscribe. Thank you.